Do you know who I am?
I mean, how could we not know who you are? Hi guys, this is Dante from the Anime Underworld, and today I want to talk about Hazbin Hotel for our special 2-year anniversary. Wow, 2 years of doing YouTube. With the Season 2 release date revealed for Hazbin Hotel, and the voice actor reveal for Adam's son, Abel, or Abel, whichever it is, I wanted to get focused on the first man, the leader of the Exorcist, and Hazbin Hotel's Season 1 main antagonist, Adam.
Call me Dickmaster.
No, I'm good. Despite being a popular character in the fandom, heck, I've met Alex Brightman dressed as Adam and got him to sign a model of Adam's helmet. Seriously, this all happened. I'll be honest, Adam was pretty wasted as a villain. I'd hate to say it. Don't get me wrong, I know that the series had only had 8 22-minute episodes, and they did all that they could for Adam while also, setting up the V's for Season 2, making sure everyone got attention, character development, yada. But it's why Adam feels so wasted from what we got in Season 1. I mean, what's there to say about the main antagonist of Season 1? Adam, the first man created by God, meant to be Lilith's husband so they can create humanity. But instead, she left him for Lucifer. And as for his second wife, Eve, she ate the apple and cursed humanity with free will, but evil. His popularity as the father of humanity and the first human soul to enter heaven led Adam to develop a massive, and I mean ginormous, ego. Which is why he acts the way he does. He acts like a holier-than-thou rock star. Heck, just listen to this guy sing. This is Christian rock, my friends. If I was to describe Adam as what kind of villain, I'd say he served more as the countdown villain. Think Ozai from Avatar: The Last Airbender. The antagonist that the protagonist has to stop before it's too late. Because after finding an angel was killed in heaven, Adam aims to make the yearly exterminations happen every 6 months under the guise that he's just bored?
Can't wait a whole year to slaughter those little cunts, but we'll be back in 6 months!
You think this revelation would get more attention and we focus on what the heaven side is doing for, the dead angel? But we don't get to see Adam again until episode 6 in heaven, as the rest of the time was spent with the V's and, making their connections set up with everyone in the hotel. Once in heaven, Adam and Lute are made to convince that the exterminations must keep going on and that Charlie's hotel idea sucks. Of course that worked. However, we all know how it ends in the finale with Adam getting the short end of the stick. Or, I guess, knife in this case. I love Adam as a villain. I miss antagonists just like him. They remind me of the classic Disney villains. I'd rather take another Disney's Hades than these losers. But unlike Hades, he can sing. While that's all and good for what Adam has been, if he wanted to find some sort of redemption in his character, get a little creative in his writing, I feel like Adam could have served more as the direct opposite of how things are run in heaven compared to hell. Where hell is a semi-lawless landscape that is in very desperate need of leadership, as Lucifer said to Charlie,
"They have rules, lots of rules."
Instead of Adam being someone who would fit well in hell, he could have served as the total justice type of villain. Think Sakazuki from One Piece or the Punisher from Marvel. The everyone must follow the rules or the guilty deserve no pity type of enforcer of heaven's will. After all, he, from what we could tell, followed God's rules when he was alive and became the first human soul to be granted paradise. Why should the first human soul in heaven care about his descendants who did not follow the rules, the one who strayed from the path and fell into hell and deserved damnation? When you look at Adam's origin story, It tells what happens when you don't follow the rules. God told them not to eat the forbidden fruit. Thus, evil was released upon the world, and Adam and his wife were banished from Eden. The two could have ruled as gods among their descendants, with a fully united humanity, but that was robbed, and humanity, his descendants, are further divided. This could have been the type of villain that Adam could have been. Instead of a foul-mouthed rock star, Adam could have been a deceptive, manipulative, yet kind-looking figure that Charlie could have been fooled by upon their first appearance. However, that's not what we got. This rockstar persona is meant to be a satire of the double standards of very self-righteous people. You know, the ones who do the rules for thee, but not for me type of mentality, because they think themselves as morally superior. It's very terrible when a sinner kills someone, but they get to do it because they think that they're better than you. That's why he swears like a sailor and acts like he belongs in hell, but acts as if he's better than them. Despite what we could have gotten, Adam has left a very big impact on the fandom. There are so many people who love to cosplay as him, on top of there being a lot of fan art of this guy. The ones that have him with a relationship with Lute, being a fun villain, a badass angel, but most popular of them all, Adam as a sinner. A large majority of the fans really want this guy to return as a demon, since, you know, 𝐟𝐸𝐵 was sent up to heaven after he got redeemed. You would have two souls in different afterlives, 𝐟𝐸𝐵 being a demon in heaven, while Adam is an angel in hell. As a fellow nerd who has read a lot of manga, fake out deaths are a thing, so this could happen. You just need to find some sort of weird loophole. Many fans, myself included, would really want this to happen. It would be to make up for Adam being pushed into the background of Season 1. I mean, just imagine. Adam's persona would fit very well in hell as a demon, but he'd be a villain who'd be forced to face the consequences of his action against the society he harmed with his yearly exterminations. The high and mighty bad boy of heaven reduced to another bum in the slums of hell. Since the fees are going to be set up as the new antagonist for the next season, Adam could be forced to make a major decision to save his afterlife. Perhaps he could be at such a low point that he'd be forced to sell his soul to the V's in order to save himself from the wrath of hell. Or he could seek forgiveness and redemption at the Hazbin Hotel. Sadly, this is just a fan theory that many fans really want to have happen, and probably won't be made into reality. As it is, Adam could sadly just be the bad guy of Season 1. A chaotic, self-righteous asshole who's only the first obstacle in Charlie's path for the hotel. Despite having a small appearance, Adam certainly left a big impact. What did you think about Adam from Hazbin Hotel in Season 1? Could there be plans for him in future seasons? We'll have to see sometime in the future. If you love Hazbin Hotel, check out the other videos we have. We got shorts, we got long-term videos, and we'll have more coming your way as soon as more videos from vivziepop are released. So be sure to stick around for that. This has been Dante from the Anime Underworld, and I'll see you mortals later.